Hi. Hello, people. Hello. Hold on, I'm gonna move my mic closer to my face. Hi, I'm very sick. Hello. But you know, I realized that I'm bored. So today I draw while I'm sick. I don't think this stream's gonna be very long. I sound very stuffy. I am very stuffy. Hi. Hello. Everyone in the Luchel family has been stricken by various things. Literally everyone. It's insane. I had to take my mom to the hospital yesterday because she got pneumonia in her lung. Why do I sound like that? Ah, jeez. And then she's home now. She's fine. Well, now actually she's working, but I don't know. She shouldn't be, but she's fine. They gave her a fancy IV or whatever. And my grandma's also in the hospital. She doesn't live with us, but it's ironic that it happened at the same time because her kidneys are failing. She's also supposed to be fine. And then my dad is also, I've talked about this before, but he's like newly disabled, so all of us are all of us out here, we're going through it, bro. Crazy. Anyway, hi, I'm Rocky. Hi, Jonesy. Hello. Are you dead yet? I'm not yet. They can't kill me that easily. I have honestly, I'm just really congested and I have a headache, but that's about it. I don't have a fever anymore, so that's good. I have that type of stuffiness where it feels like your ears are stuffed. You know? What's up with that? I feel like I keep trying to pop my ears. It doesn't do anything when I do, because I'm not underwater. Anyway, wow, so yeah, everybody in the Luchel family is out here like, ooh, you know? Even me, which is strange because I hardly ever get sick. I was thinking about it and I was like, damn, I haven't been sick since I was in the 9th grade or whatever. And then I realized, oh wait, yes I have. I've been sick one time since then, and I also streamed then. And that's why I remember, because I did a clip from it. We did a Phasmophobia stream. And that sick only lasted a couple days from what I remember, so hopefully it's not that bad. You know, I got a decent immune system from what I know. Girl, did you throw your belt at a wall or something recently? That's insane bad luck. I'm so sorry. I hope you all get better soon. Thanks. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, sorry. I simply have the luck of, well, if a 4-leaf clover is good luck, of a clover stem. No leaves. Someone stole the leaves. It's just a clover stem. That's what I've got the luck of. So I do have the sniffles and everything. Eat carrots, eat your favorite vegetables. I do love vegetables. Maybe I'll make a veggie stew or something later. That actually sounds quite delightful with potatoes. Ooh. Hi, 3 a.m. Raid. Thank you. Hello. I sound so wah, wah, wah. Why do I sound like that? Anyway, hi. I will eat vegetables, including carrots. Do you guys like vegetables? I'm one of those people who just likes vegetables. Like broccoli, asparagus, cabbage, onions, peppers. What else is vegetable? Is pepper a fruit? Well, I still like them. Tomatoes, even though that's definitely a fruit. Anyway, right now I'm working on pink willows. Which I shouldn't really do on stream, but this page is not really a spoiler. We all know she's a magical girl, so I was like, you know. my god, earlier I was singing to myself and I was like, well, I can't hit low notes, high notes. I can't hit anything. Because I was thinking about it, because Pengy's gotten sick a couple times over the state of RESO. And she was always like, yeah, now that I'm sick, I can hit low notes. So, give me those low notes. And I was like, whoa, what? Nani, you can hit the low notes? I can't do that right now. You hear me? I'm like, I'm thinking miku, ooh, ooh. I can't hit anything. I get nerfed. But maybe that's why I don't get sick as often. So, when I do get sick, I get nerfed. I guess I'll take that, not getting sick as often. Listen, I'm usually so powerful. And, well, right now I'm not. But that's okay, because my power is just charging up. Because I'm cooking. Oh boy, I'm cooking. Yo, I called Pengy the other day and I was like, hee hee. And she was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And I was like, well, actually, no, Pengy called me, but, and then I was like, hee hee. And then she was like, what, why are you going hee hee? What does that mean? And then I was like, I'm cooking. And she was like, oh god. And I told her what I was cooking about. It was very funny. Yeah, Pengy and I talk still. I don't know, any of you weird people out there, nobody here, I don't think, but any of y'all weird people out there who would like, oh my god, everyone in RESO must hate each other because it's disbanded nar. We don't. I'm a little delirious at the moment, I'm sorry. I've tried 4 or 5 different cold medicines over the past couple days. And nothing has done jack shit for me, and I'm like, what is this? Then again, all day yesterday, I did not really get a chance to drink any water because I was with my mom at the hospital. So, I'm fine, coughs in a cloud of sawdust. So true. Hi, Mama Territor, welcome. Asparagus is whack, you're crazy for that? Yo, asparagus slaps if you know how to season it. If you cook it right, to the point where it's still crunchy, not soggy, but not raw. There's a middle point. If you get it just right and you cook it in a bunch of spices, ooh, that shit bangs. Sometimes it helps if you cut it too, before eating it. Depends. I like to eat it with chicken sometimes. Makes a good side dish. Or beef too, actually. Yeah. Hi, Nendo. Welcome, and thank you. I appreciate it. Can we get scaling on the RESO idols? You're at least a galaxy destruction level, right? I think so. Okay, let's make a scale. So, and I'll do everyone, cinematic universe. Here, hold on, that don't look right. Let me get my line tool out, ooh. Okay, there you go. On a scale of perfectly safe to God. On a scale of safe to God. If you have I'll color code it. Me, okay? You have me. I look like this, Wow. I feel like I'm here. I'm past safe. I'm definitely more on the galaxy destruction level, We got galaxy, okay? And you got Bingus. Pengy. She looks like this, right? Making the Pixar face. That's accurate, I think. Yeah. Pengy. I would put Pengy... Sorry, I made your head a little big, Bingus. I'd put her here. She's got the chaos for sure. And the capability is there. But I think she'd get in her own head about it. So, Pengy is penguin levels of destruction. Alright, that makes sense, right? And then, let's see, we got We got Daisy. Daisy's over here. Daisy wouldn't hurt a fly. Ooh, yes, this is what Daisy looks like. Wing. Wow, this looks just like her. I'm a master. Daisy is smiley face levels of safe. Like, there's enough there to hurt a man, right? She's not like here on the scale. There's enough there to hurt a man if she has to, but like she wouldn't, you know. All right, then we got Yuya. Yuya in the cinematic universe scares me. Yuya, or Mani, I guess. I'll say Mani. Cinematic universe. Actually, Loki. Move her down a little bit. Scares me. She's chaos incarnate. Some of the gifts she sends me on Discord still to this day confuse me. Nikki, actually, I don't know. If it's V, I put her like here, but if it's Nikki as a little character, I put her here. She's got enough money to cause problems, that's for sure. But she's not the like I'll cause problems on purpose type of character like Pengi or me. She's the type of oopsie, I caused a problem type of character. She's oopsie levels of destruction. Now we've got okay. Down here we've got Weiss in the cinematic universe. Weiss is safe levels of conflict. That's such an accurate drawing. It's just safe levels because I don't think they would hurt a fly even if they could. Let's see. You know what? What if I drop subtle lore right now? Because we were gonna have a person that you guys never even conceptualized. And I would put them here. I'll draw them in blue. You'll never know. I know who they are. Maybe you'll know. I don't know. There you go. This is not what they look like, but it looks different from the rest of us, doesn't it? And she's mid levels of destruction. You'll never know. Or maybe you will. Or maybe you won't. I'm delirious. Anyway, this is us on levels of who could destroy the world fastest. You're welcome. I hope you enjoyed that. Yeah. Whew. Hi, soul. I'm sending rays of magical healing sun energy your way. It'll taste like orange sherbet. Very delicious. I love orange sherbet, bro. Yo, give me some of that. Somebody give me some of that. Auga. Auga. I sound so... Have you ever seen an idol group of boys and girls? Yes, I was in one at one point, technically. That was for Cold Case, if you remember, but yeah. I love mixed gender groups. They are so banging. So banging. Wow. Idols are great. Anyway, let's see. You should make like a Sakuga animation of the Reso idols fighting Goku. I could kill Goku. Goku's nothing compared to me. You know why? Because he's all protein. Nothing else. Sorry to any Super Saiyan fans out there or whatever. Dragon Ball fans, yo, I could beat up Goku. I don't think I would, because I think he's a good guy, right? But I could if I wanted to. Yuya would just have to look in his general direction and he'd turn into flames. That's crazy. Hi, Sheen. Hello. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Get well soon. Thank you. Oh my god, Mimi-sama. Am I important? Wow. Hold on, I'm gonna get a little more cozy in this chair right now. Man, Mimi is a beast. You know I'm a beast. I'm like, something. I'm like something for sure. Oh my god, I want to do, this is not related to anything we were just talking about. I had like, every time I have a headache, right? I get like 65 million ideas. I start cooking, okay? And I just keep cooking until my headache goes away. And then even then I end up cooking for a little bit longer after it goes away. And then I go back to normal after my cooking phase is ended, post-headache. I don't know why. Like, do any of you guys, like, no devices in the shower? You kind of just, because Panky takes her phone in there. I didn't know that was a thing. But anyway, do any of you guys just kind of go brain off in the shower and then get some ideas? It's kind of like that. Except my brain is even more off when I have a headache, because... you know. So I'm so deep voiced right now. Anyway, but anyway, what was I saying? I was cooking, right? So I had an idea. I was like thinking, well, one of my many ideas, and I ended up looking up. I found a different random color generator. So I want to do, this one's in the form of like a color wheel, you know? And it like spins and it picks one of the many billion colors, but it has like a bunch on there. I think it said over 200, so I was like, oh, I kind of want to try that because it has a little more fanfare to it than the other color picker we use. So I might do another designing characters based off random colors challenge soon. I might. Those streams are fun. My lungs don't function properly. Anyway, I've done a lot of pages of this manga over the past couple of days. I've been on like a steady like 3 pages a day completion streak over here. It's pretty cool. I'm not gonna spoil too much of it, but you know, yeah, I'm getting there, you know, which is great. Because I used to do like 1 page a week, and that wasn't exactly enough. So the fact that I've been cranking pages while I'm sick is pretty cool, you know. My brain's off 24/7. Oh, the life you lead must be so blissful. I don't know about how... I have enough brain cells for my brain to go crazy, but not quite enough for me to understand what's going on. So, like, it's not a blissful experience, but it's still a stupid one, you know? You know when your ignorance is bliss? Hi, Rosa! Thank you so much! INZ gets me out. Reso X Macross. That'd be pretty cool. Macross Delta, that'd be pretty banging. I enjoy the Giddy Giddy Eye song. I've also heard a couple other Macross songs where I'm like, ooh, that's pretty good, actually. Whoa. Whoa. Bro. Do you ever listen to the silence and think, wow, it's nice when I shut up? I end up cooking all my best songwriting ideas when I'm too sick to sing anything. I had an idea for a song while I was eeping earlier. Not eeping, I was like half eeping. My mom has a habit of making a lot of noise in the kitchen at 4 a.m. every single day without fail. So it wakes me up almost every single day without fail. So every day from like 4 a.m. to like 6 a.m. I'm kind of just sitting there cooking, you know? I kind of just sit there unintentionally cooking. I had an idea for a song and I like recorded it into my phone really quick. I was like, oh, I'll do something with this later. Even though I've written like 7 songs at this point in various levels of completion, I haven't done jack shit with any of them. Mostly because I'm like, I'm not a songwriter. Why does it look like she's looking in 36 directions? What's going on? What's going on out here? Why? Hold on. I'm gonna redo her eyes. And her nose, because why not? Wow. Hi, Brooke. How are you feeling? Every time I speak, it echoes in my head. Because my head is so congested. It's like an echo chamber in there. Weird, right? I'll be fine, though. I've had migraines worse than this. It was funny because yesterday I was talking to my dad on the phone and I was like, hey, man. Because he took his mom, my grandma, to the hospital yesterday. And I took my mom to the hospital yesterday, and I was like, hey, man, wow, isn't that crazy how we both just did that, and we're both also sick right now, and there's a lot happening? And he was like, you have to take better care of your health. What's wrong with you? And I was like, Dad, I can't really hear you. The hospital parking lot is a little crazy. And he was like, you have to take better care of your health. I can't believe you got sick. He said it in like a nicer way than that, you know what I mean? But it was like, how'd you get sick? You gotta take better care of yourself. And he was like giving me a stern talking to, and I was like, well, I didn't choose this. And then I basically said that, and he was like, yeah, I guess not. My dad's very silly. He's very funny. Yeah. Dang, you cute today, Mimi. Thank you. Who wants to turn in the echo chamber of my brain? I don't know if you've understood. Thank you. I appreciate it. Listen, this is more entertaining than whatever I was doing earlier. Oh, I'm excited. I'm rewatching Spy Family right now so that I can watch the new season, even though I already read the manga. So, I don't know. I haven't read book 10 yet, because I just picked that up from the store when I was in New Jersey a couple weeks ago. So, I'm excited. But I like Spy Family. Spy Family. Bro, why she look like that? I feel like every time I draw off stream, I'm like cooking like Picasso. And then every time I draw on stream, I'm like, what is going on? And I think it's because I'm only half paying attention when I'm drawing on stream. I don't know. All I know is like right now her ear is like on the side of her cheek for some reason. Her eyes are looking in multiple directions and I don't even know what day it is anymore. So that's a little weird. Is today Tuesday? Yeah, I think so. Oh, wow. Anyway, what have you guys been up to? How's it going over in Chatland over there? I feel like I have to pop my ears. You ever do that thing on airplanes where you stretch your mouth to pop your ears? I don't think it's working. I don't think it's working. Hold on, I'm gonna mute so I can blow my nose really quick and you don't have to hear it. Yippee! Wow. Thrilling content. Now I chug water. I chug water. Cause the more water I chug, the less sick I'll be tomorrow. Apparently, I don't know if that's how that works. Y'all recommend any cold medicine, by the way? Cause I've tried like 4 brands. Nothing's really done it for me yet. Nothing has made much progress. I've only gotten worse. Y'all got any favorites? What cold medicine is popping amongst the locals today, in this day and age? Yawning normally helps too, you think? Well, it didn't fix the problem, but I can see why it would've. Maybe it's because it wasn't really a yawn. Nah, I can't force one. Well, I've had constant blocked ears from illness recently too, so I feel you. That's so bad. Dayquil severe? Is that what this is? Dayquil, cold and flu. Is that the same thing? That's what I took, and they didn't do jack shiza for me. Maybe I should have done the NyQuil though. I didn't do that. Maybe I'll do that tonight. Somebody remind me. I'll eep with NyQuil tonight. Perhaps that'll fix my issues while I eep. You know what? I should take 2 of these, honestly. I probably should. That'd be smart. I put them next to me because I took them the Dayquils yesterday. And I was like, wow, that didn't do anything. But maybe it did, because if I got worse towards the end of the day yesterday, and I took this in the beginning of the day yesterday, then that only must mean that it must have been doing something. Have you tried a body massage? With what? With myself? Nah, you're funny. Ain't nobody gonna... Actually, maybe I could coax my cat to make biscuits on my back, but that's about the extent of what I got. That'd be nice, though, I think. Zycam. I've never heard of it, but maybe I can see what they have at the CVS. Here we go. I'm gonna take 2. These are fucking big pills, by the way. What the hell? Hold on. Hold on, Picassos. Bro, I'm like a expert at taking pills now. You know, when I was a kid, I couldn't take pills for the longest time. It was kind of embarrassing. I think I was like 12 years old and I couldn't swallow a pill. I would do that thing where you try it with like mini M&Ms, and my body would always reject it. Then one day I got really, really sick, and the hospital people were like, "It's either this or a needle," and I said, "I'll take the pill. I'll take the pill," because I have a fear of needles. So you know, you learn the hard way sometimes, but you do learn. Wow. Spectacular. The secret is in a real big gulp. A real big gulp. Not really a sippy. A big old gulpy whap, you know? My feeling when I still can't swallow pills. Honestly, I don't blame you. I don't really remember why, but I remember it was really hard when I was a kid. And I was trying. My dad got frustrated with me once because he was like, "You're not even trying." And I was like, "I swear to God, I'm trying." It always helps me if I put them if you put the pill on the back of your tongue and then just take a big swig of water real quick, you know? If you don't think about it, don't let it swoosh around in your mouth, you know? I also, if it's one of them oblong pills, you don't swallow it horizontally. You eat it like this, you know, vertically. If it's an ovular pill, oval, I don't know. Yeah, it's the most annoying thing. I don't blame you. I'm trying, bro. It's just not happening. I feel you. Or at least, I guess 12-year-old me feels you. I've had to take about 6 billion pills since I was that age. And, you know, at this point, it's a skill that needed to be learned. For me personally. But if you don't need to take medicine all that often, then I'm sure you're fine. They got drinkable liquids. When I was a kid, I would always drink, what was it called? Motrin? It was like this pale orange little cup of medication, but it actually tasted kind of good. Okay, I don't like the way this looks, and I'm playing with it, but it is not. Hold on, okay. I can fix it. I don't need to restart. That's something. Oh my god. I hold on. I'm jumping around in thoughts. I end up redrawing things so often with these manga pages because I'm like, oh, you know what? I don't actually like this panel, and I refuse to print it. So time for me to redraw this panel that I've already drawn twice, which is also why it's taking me longer than I originally wanted. But it's okay, because I would rather be very happy with the final result. And speaking of redoing pages, some of the pages in this I've redone like 3 times each, and I like actually liked how they turned out, so it was frustrating because a couple of them I exported wrong kind of recently. 3 of them to be particular, and I had to redo all of them. It was very stinky. Why do you look like that? Why does it look like that? Huh? Whew. When I said huh, I like popped my left ear. Water generally doesn't help me, but I put it inside food before I managed to swallow all of the surrounding food without the pill, like a skill. Interesting. I feel like if I did that, I'd probably choke on it, because I like to chew. This sounds gross. I like to chew my food thoroughly, you know? I don't know. Like, every time there's like a... Like when you're eating an orange, and you get like a little orange seed in there, I notice it every time without fail. Like, I don't just be eating that orange, you know? More power to you if you do be eating that orange, I guess. But, like, I always notice the seed, and I'm like, ugh, damn, you know? I got the little cuties. Why is there a fucking seed in here? I thought they were genetically modified to have no seed. Crazy. Your mom always made you take Dime Tap, which was grape flavored. To this day, I can't have grape candy because it reminds you of it. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, I don't like a lot of grape medicine, but I like grape candy. Which is strange, because they do low-key taste the same. Oh my god, my mom made me tea the other day, and I was like, wow, this is terrible, because it was like room temperature. Because she made it hot, then let it cool off, and then I guess she let it cool off a little too long. And she gave it to me, and I was like, this literally tastes so bad. It was like really watered down, so it tasted like actual medicine. And I was like, I don't think I could drink this. I don't think I can. I'm sorry. So we threw it in the harbor. Sorry, British people. I'm just kidding. Fair enough. I think the extra time is worth it in order to make you feel proud of something you're satisfied with, and at least you have no deadline like this. So true. So true. You know, that was something Pengy and I were talking about. We were like, wow, it's so nice to not have deadlines. It's very relaxing. It's very relaxing to be able to just be like, I want to get this done, and I will get it done. Just in time, you know? In good time, like the old people say. In good time. And with Pink Willows is a whole big new thing for you. It's absolutely fair to make sure this is the best example of your skill, the story, before you could drop it. So true. I've actually added pages because of that. I had my initial, I don't want to call them proofreaders, because they weren't checking for grammar mistakes. Well, they were, but that wasn't their specific goal. My like beta readers who read through like these storyboard pages that look like this. They read through my pages that look like this, and they were like, okay, this makes sense to me, this doesn't make sense to me, like, make stakes higher. I actually shared, I think I shared this panel on stream the other day, so I can show you again. But this page entirely is because I think it was Pengy, but it might have been Jargled. I don't remember. I think it was Pengy. It seems like a Pengy thing, but she was like, where are the stakes? Why does this matter? Like this thing later in the story, she was like, you gotta up the stakes a bit. So I was like, okay, how do I do that in my, like, because I had like a cushion room of 10 pages that I'd be able to add. Yeah, beta reader. Yeah, Pog. And this page I added in there because it ups the stakes a bit, you know, like early story. I also added a bunch of other pages, but that's a good example. Excuse me, ma'am. Why do you look like that? Ma'am? Ma'am. I don't know where I got that from, but I've been saying that over the past couple years, like, quite a bit. Like, sir, ma'am, oi. I want to make, oh my god, we need 3 new members, and then I can make another emote, and I want to make an oi emote. Because I just think that'd be funny. So after we get 3 more members, I will make an oi emote, and we can all use that in various circumstances. Because I like to say oi, oi. It's funny. Alright, sometimes, I don't know. I'm proud of so many panels in this series, and then I look at some of the other ones and I'm like, ugh, I'm gonna redo that later. I don't know what it is with this right now. It's not cutting the cabbage for me. What does that mean? Don't ask. I don't know. My cabbages. How many of you watched Avatar: The Last Airbender? And if you did watch it or didn't watch it and you know what it is, what type of bender would you be? I would be a firebender, no doubt about it. I might be an earth sign, but I'd be a firebender. For sure. I think Pangy would be an earthbender, I think. If not water, but she doesn't strike me as a waterbender type. Strike me as a earthbender. Actually, I don't know if that's true, actually. Well, maybe. I don't know. Depends. Depends on the day. Daisy's like a either water or air, for sure. Maybe water. I think water. Yeah. Okay, I don't know what's going on with this. I'm gonna move elsewhere in the image. Let's do this panel instead. I'll have to look at that later when I'm not delirious. Is that my garage door opening? It might have been. That's the other bad thing about my ears being stuffed. I feel like I can't tell what's happening. Like my noise detection, what do you call that? My noise pinpointing, like I can hear the noise, but it's muffled, so I can't quite tell where it's coming from, you know? So, because earlier I was like, what is this, like, tapping noise that's going on, like, outside of my window? Because it was, like, in the middle of the night, and I heard, like, it sounded like a metal thing clicking against, like, a ceramic thing, if that makes any sense. And I was like, what is this noise? Turns out, it wasn't coming from my window, it was coming from the kitchen, and it was my cat's little water fountain thing, and it was just plastic. So not only did I like pick out the sound wrong, you know, but also the sound was like coming like from a different area than I thought it was, and it was like a different thing. I don't know. I was like, ooh, it's not what I thought was going on at all. That's crazy. Me staring out my window. Imagine a sound coming from like behind you, and then you're staring in front of you and you're like, where could it be coming from? That was me. That was me last night at approximately 4 a.m. Do you guys ever think about Aqua? The Love Live group, I mean. I love Aqua. Yo, can I get an Aqua comeback? landing action. 今日はどこでダダダダダダバババババダダダ I listened to that on the plane. And then I started cooking. Guys, I was cooking. But I listened to that on the plane. And it was delightful. I also have Chica's solo album for her birthday. I wanted Johanne's too, and Mari's and Yo's. I wanted all of them. Who am I lying? Like, who am I kidding? But I only bought Chica's because that's cash money. And every time I have to listen to music, I don't have like, okay, I don't have Spotify. Well, I do have Spotify, but I don't use Spotify. I should use Spotify, but honestly, it's kind of annoying to me. Because I listen to a lot of, like, YouTube stuff, you know? And I know there's ways to get your YouTube music, like, on Spotify, so you can listen to it there. But listen, man, it's not worth it. I just play my YouTube playlist. It's called Bops. It's kind of full of bangers, you know? But yeah, so every time I have to listen to music offline, because YouTube obviously requires Wi-Fi or whatever, I gotta breathe between my sentences. That's crazy. I end up just listening to what I have downloaded on iTunes, which consists of 90% Aqua songs, a little bit of Muse, a little bit of Garnadelia. I have some Rayol on there. And then I have a couple Reso songs on there. Only early ones. I only have up until Monochrome. I don't have anything post-Monochrome, which I really should, because they're bangers, man. I listened to Blueprint the other day, and I was like, ooh. Oh my god, you guys want to hear an update? Monty sent me, I'm not going to share anything with it, but she sent me a little preview of the top line that she's writing for my original song. And it's so good. I have it stuck in my head already. I'm like, oh my god. There's not even like concrete lyrics to it quite yet, and it's already stuck in my head. So I'm like, ooh, I'm so excited. I'm gonna try and do a real fancy video for the music video. I've been learning how to do 2D animation, but honestly, I might want to look for a different program, because I use Krita right now, and Krita's nice, but I think it's meant for more simplistic animation than what I'm doing. I like how it functions for sure, like the way the buttons and everything are, like it's easy for me to understand, but I just did something that I can't do, hold on. I autopiloted. But it doesn't really have good, like, for anime, like, I don't know how to color, because the color picking is really ass in Krita, to be honest. If they have, like, an actual color wheel, I don't know where to find it, because they have, like, a wide color palette, but not, like, an actual color wheel, which just makes my life real difficult for no reason. So I'm like, I don't know what to do with this. So I don't know, but otherwise it's a nice free program. It's good for storyboarding for sure. It's just like the actual like line art and everything process is real annoying. So I don't know. I was thinking like, oh, if I really want to do this, I could like storyboard on Krita and then like do all of the frames on like a small canvas size and sigh. But that sounds like I'd be committing myself to actual hell. So I don't know. I haven't quite figured out what I want to do with all that yet, but I do really want to learn how to do more 2D animation stuff, because I really like storyboarding. Like 2D animation storyboarding's really fun. It's just the rest of it that's real tedious. Your friend uses Clip Studio Paint Pro for animating. Can you use that with like a tablet on the PC? Because I saw Procreate Dream is a thing that's releasing soon. And I was like, If I had an iPad, I'd be all over this, but I don't have an iPad, and I'm not trying to buy an iPad, so I can't really use that. But if CSP Pro is good for, like, tablet and stuff, honestly, I might look into it for animation, because I really want to animate. I have so many ideas for animation where I'm just like, oh, I want to be able to make this and do it justice, you know? He does? Oh. Yo, Clip Studio Paint Pro stream uses a Wacom Intuos. That's what I use. Oh my god. That might be cool. CSP stream when? Yo, wait, hold up. Let's Google that really quick and see if it's like subscription or expensive. I hate subscription-based things. No, not SCP. CSP. CSP Pro. How much do you cost? You probably cost a lot, huh? CSP on top. One-time purchase, $50? That's like nothing. Yo, you're shitting me. Yo, okay. Yo, I'll commit. I'll commit to the bit for that. Not right this second, but I'll commit to the bit for that. That's crazy. Yo. Wow. Anyway, what was I saying? CSP is a one-time thing on PC. That's so sexy. I love one-time purchases. Subscription-based things like Adobe shit, that can suck my corn in Cantonese. That can corn, you know, because I'm not dealing with it. Oh my god, screen tones are so pretty. I've been obsessing over screen tones. It's actually, honestly, it's pretty cool because that's what I need to do for manga stuff. But I've just been obsessing. I've like created these 3 in Psy that I use for almost everything, to be honest. It's a little heavy, but that's okay. I know this also, I don't know if anyone's ever, I'm like worried that somebody's gonna call me out on this once my manga's like actually made, because I'm doing it digitally. But I saw that there's like some Japanese artists, like mangaka, like who have been doing manga stuff digitally, like screen tones and stuff, like for the past, like, I want to say 10 years or something is what it said, like 7 years or whatever. Because even though, yeah, obviously doing it traditionally is how you're quote-unquote supposed to do it, I can't be doing that. I don't have the money for that. You kidding? I'm gonna be lucky if I have the enough pre-orders to fund actually publishing this shit, man. I worked out the math a while ago, and I don't really remember what the exact numbers are, but I think I have to sell like 200 copies, which is gonna be an undertaking, but I'm gonna produce a shit ton of TikToks. I'm gonna be so fucking annoying with TikTok shorts and reels, where I promote Pink Willows. I'm gonna be like, hee, giving a copy of my manga away to a random magical girl enthusiast at this con, or hee, cosplaying as the main character of my manga that's available now for purchase right here, or hee, going to the Barnes & Noble and seeing my manga on the shelves. Wow. I've been cooking so many little Reels ideas because I'm like, I'm gonna need to rank in the cash money in this bee for me to actually be able to publish it, because publishing is expensive. I don't even really want to make a profit, I just want to break even. Like, if the funds can actually pay for it to be published, then I'll be happy. Yeah, this panel's turning out nicer. There's CSP Free Pro, the normal one that gives you everything you need for art and comics and anime, and then EX Pro, but with full anime and comic stuff. What's EX? Hello? Ooh, 219, that's a lot. And animation features. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know if I can afford 200 right now, but 50 is pretty good. I'll have to look into what features that they have available on EX versus Pro. Because I'm certainly intrigued. I really want to do animated music videos. But that's the other thing too. I'm getting my 3D model. Like, it's already being made. And I was looking into animating with that in Blender. But the problem is I definitely like both 2D and 3D animation. So, like, I want to do a mix of both for various projects. So I'm going to be learning how to do both anyway. But, oh boy. I'm so excited for Pink Willows. The MC looks so cute. Thank you. I love her. She's absolutely baby. Absolutely baby. Yeah, I'm going to erase this face down here. I just don't like the way that it looks. I'll do it later. Oh, not that one. Yeah. I've also been a little bit of a stickler with pen sizes in this. And, like, exactly how many details go into each panel. Because, like, some panels are simpler than others, of course, but I like having them be, like, pretty consistent, you know? You could do a little bit of the animation comic stuff with Pro so that you could test it out, see if you like it or not, but EX is the version that's unlimited with them. I def suggest finding a video about it. Yeah, for sure, for sure. I felt that, but mixing 2D and 3D will be super cool. Marine is both 3D and 2D. How'd you know I was thinking about Hosho Marine? Love her. Queen. I love Hosho Marine. I was watching her and Gawagura's recent music video. I forgot what it was called. Shindake? Is that what it is? Hold on. Hold your tootsies. What's it called? What's it called? Hold on. Shinkiro. Shinkiro. Yeah. I was watching that and I was like, this is the most beautiful music video I have seen. And that was right after I watched Watame's What an Amazing Swing music video, which is like the most beautiful 3D one that I've seen in a long time. Like, that Watame video was like, it put what my previous thought for the, well, actually, I don't know about previous, but one of my other contenders for like super beautiful 3D music videos is Kokoro Magic A to Z by Aqua. But that's like a whole, I mean, I guess Hololive is like a whole company as well. But, you know, yeah, the Kokoro Magic one is so pretty for 3D stuff. But Watame's What an Amazing Swing, I was like really impressed about how it was animated, because like it was 3D, but it felt very advanced, you know? Watame is sick too. It's crazy. Yeah, I know. It's such a good song, and the MV is so pretty. I'm obsessed. I'm so glad you know all of what I'm talking about, Emiraki. I was like losing my mind, because I was like, oh my god, look at this. I sent it to my friends and I was like, look at this Watame music video. This is so beautiful. It's so stunning. And then immediately after I got recommended the Shinkiro, and then I was like, oh my god, look at this 2D animation. It's so beautiful. It's so stunning. And one of my friends was like, this is the third music video you've sent to me this week where you've said it's so beautiful, it's so stunning. Like, come on. And I'm like, but look at it. It is. It really is. I had the exact same experience. I watched them both and I was like, God, I need to become this. So true. I'm on my way. Problem is, music videos like that typically cost like $10,000 to $30,000 to animate. I don't even want to begin to know how much money that Marine Hosho music video went for, because it's all like hand drawn. But I know like 3D animated in like Blender or whatever videos, those ones can be like 10K. So like that's expensive, and you know I can't pay for that for sure. For sure, folks can't pay for that. So you know what? I'm just gonna learn how to try and do it. It's not gonna be nearly as good as the professionals, but you know, an effort can be made, and my wallet can be saved. Wow, somebody coined that. That's crazy. But yeah. I'm like a HoloLive little fangirl at this point, to be honest. This way. I saw the cute little Hollow Myth like Friends plushies, and honestly I really want to buy them, but I cannot afford that at this point in time. But I did get the Hollow Myth pop-up parade figures, which is funny because they're actually more expensive, but I bought them first, so I'm completing that collection. And honestly, a figure collection would actually like look nice on my shelf. I just like the little plushies that they made. I want to make little Mimi plushies one day. And oh my god, if I ever had a Mimi figure, I think I'd shit my pants. That'd be so fun. I would love it. Not literally. But that would be like two dream things for merchandise. Problem is they're both real expensive and I don't be selling that much merch, so. Speaking of merch, I saw somebody got their standee. Somebody posted about it on Twitter. Now that I think about it, I looked at that at 2 a.m. and I don't think I interacted with it yet, but somebody posted about them getting their Mimi standee on Twitter, and I was like, oh my god, yippee! So they're arriving. To those of you who have purchased, they are arriving. Also, I watched Marine's, like, I think it was like a celebration concert for Shinkiro's release. But it was really cool. Like, Fubuki and Mio were doing like a little, what is it called? Like, emceeing, between shots. Or between like certain songs. Just like old Japanese TV shows. And the whole thing had like, a very like old school Japanese concert TV show type of vibe. It was really cool. Like the visual effects and the audio effects and like the song choices were all very like retro-y. It was very, very cool. I was super impressed. I'm trying to make videos like that when I get my funny little 3D model. But I don't know like the limits of what it can accomplish like accuracy wise with dancing and stuff, because like I don't got like a whole mocap suit. So we'll see what my limits are, but I'll get creative with it for sure. I'll get creative with it for sure. Wow. Anyway. Anatomy. My male anatomy has improved significantly in the past couple weeks, which is good. I'm not that worried about my female anatomy because I'd be drawing little cute girls with the same body type almost 24/7 at this point. But that's just because I feel like I make all of my OCs based off of my own body type. I have to expand my body types a little bit more, but I don't know. Nobody commissions me with different body types, so I feel like I don't get practice in very often. But then again, that's probably why no one commissions me to do it. So, me when I dig myself into a hole. Interesting. And I'm trying to keep, in case anyone's like, damn girl, why is this so sketchy? I try to, like actually sketchy. I try to do that on purpose, because I want to keep First of all, it's easier for me to do that, but that's like my style, I guess, for line art. But I want to keep it looking like that because it actually looks quite nice when it's like printed, because I did some print tests and this style just looks so much nicer than clean line art, because I did print tests between clean line art, which looks better up close for things like commissions, right? But in comparison to things like this, where like you're looking at it from a fixed point because it'll be in a book, the sketchy lines just look so much nicer. It looks so much more like, I don't know, tangible. It gives it a nice crunchy feeling, you know? It looks tastier. You draw the cutest girls. I bet you could make any shape look cute. Thank you. Yeah, I want to try more body types for sure. I've done different body types before, but not as often as I would like, you know? Ooh. Her cute little gemstones. I want to cosplay her so bad. Honestly, I am probably going to for promotional sake. Like I said, I'm gonna try and do like cosplaying the main character from the manga that I made, and finding other magical girl enthusiasts at this con, you know, for like TikToks and stuff, for promotional sake, so that I could sell more copies online, you know. That'd be pretty baller. To be frank with you, as a fan, but also someone with a less drawn body type, yeah, it's very hard to commission someone when they only have examples of thin bodies. Yeah, I absolutely understand that. It's crazy because in the Fruit Bunch, there are so many different characters of all sorts of, like, body types, skin colors, ages, what is the word? Religions, I guess? Ethnicities? There's, like, somebody for everybody in that thing, and it's really nice, but Pink Willows does not have the capacity for that because it's only one book, so I could only introduce, like, the main characters and no one else. But when I get to working on the Fruit Bunch, my body types are gonna go up because there are so many characters that are, like, important characters that have various body types. Just gotta get there, man. Just gotta get there. Which, honestly, is not even gonna be that much longer from now, because as soon as I finish Pink Willows, I've already started working on the Fruit Bunch, so I'm gonna keep working on it, but, you know. Order of operations and all that. Can't be doing all that at once, because you'll never make anything, you know? So, you know, one day I'll get there. One day I'll get there. But yeah, I understand how important it is to have representation. So hopefully I can become a good participator in that? Question mark? What is the word for that? Not like a pioneer. I don't know. Whatever. You know what I mean. Anytime I want to calm someone, I have to go through and check how they've drawn Black people and plus size people before, because it's so common that people either can't, refuse to, or water them down. Ooh, I'm so sorry. Somebody requested, this is like kind of specific, I'm not gonna say like names or anything. Someone wanted to commission me, this was like about 1.5 years ago now, and I actually said no. And I hardly ever say no to commissions, but it was someone who said, like, they specifically told me that they wanted me to draw them. Like, them IRL, you know, not like a character or anything. But they said, please make me skinny. And, like, they were not a skinny person. And I was like, are you sure? Like, you're beautiful. Like, I'm like, I'm not comfortable doing that. You know what I mean? Like, you don't need that. And they were like, I want to be portrayed this way. And, like, you know, that's their right, I guess. But I don't know. It made me very sad. Like, I was like, I'm sorry, I don't think I can do that. Like I don't think, it's like something in me just feels wrong for doing that. Like, I don't know. So I like politely declined, and then they were chill with it. They were nice about it, but I was like, I don't know. Like, I'd be more than willing to like draw you as you are, but I don't know, cause I don't know. Like, I get it. You might want to be seen one way or another. Like, even I have some like extra like fat or whatever that I'd rather not have, but like, I don't know. She was really pretty. She didn't need that. Like, she sent me a picture of her, obviously, and I was like, why do you want me to make you skinny? Like, you're pretty. Hello? Like, why? You don't need that. I don't know. Made me feel very, like, strange. I was like, what is this? And I know that that's, like, apparently, like, a common thing, because, I don't know. More, I've heard other people that, like, want that, so I was like, I don't know. But yeah, like I said, she was really chill about it, but, I don't know. I hardly ever say no to commissions. You know, one thing though is that I have pretty decent confidence in my portrayal of skin tones. At the very least, if nothing else, like different skin types and stuff, I have confidence in that. Body types I gotta work on, personally. And then, oh, yeah, one other thing that one of the Fruit Punch characters, I don't know if anyone remembers this, one of the Fruit Punch characters, from the webtoon, in, like, the very first or second chapter, she was, like, a background character, for better or for worse, but she was an important character for later story points that we never got to in the webtoon, but you'll see in the manga. She was actually wearing a hijab? I actually don't know how to say that word out loud properly. That's kind of embarrassing. But I would specifically, like, talk to my friend from high school who was Pakistani, and I'd be like, okay, is this like a okay portrayal of this character? And she was like, oh, cover her neck here, you know? And I was like, okay, got you. Or, like, cover this part of her hair or whatever, you know? And I was like, okay. And then I was, like, saying, like, I want this character to be, like, the original concept for this character was that she would be an idol. And then I was like, is this, like, disrespectful to, like, the culture to do that? Because, you know. And she was like, as long as you don't make her wear, like, an ass skirt. No, it's not. Actually, it's really cute. So I was like, oh, slay. So, I don't know. I have at least a little bit more confidence in the fact that I'm portraying some things correctly, because I specifically am like, I want to portray different things, you know, properly, because I want them to have representation, but I don't want them to have that type of representation that's what what a white girl thinks it is. Like, I want them to have the type of representation that's like, no, this is what they know it is, you know, like what somebody of that sort knows what it is. Does that make sense? You know, I'm not trying to hit stereotypes, I'm trying to be accurate, you know? She was really cute. Do I have any images of her on here? I probably do. It might be like a really zoomed in one, but I might be able to show you a quick image of her. If not, I can open it up on... You know what? That'll be quicker. Let's just open it on the internet and I'll show you. To you, yes, my love to you. I want to cover that song. This episode, number 2, I think, oh, here's like a full body of her. Yeah, wait, let me just, here, this is such a little, tiny little screen cap, but here's her. Ooh, it's so crunchy in quality. Ooh. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot what name I gave her, but I have it written down somewhere, so that's the important bit. Here's a close-up on her. But I have it so that she has, like, different hijabs for different outfits as my Streamlabs. Ooh, there she is. She's cute. She's very cute. But I made it so that she has like different color coded things. Like she wears like a hijab with her idol outfits, and they like color match. It's really cute. I wish I had they had like a song called, I think, Crystal Butterfly or something that I made. And she had like butterfly wings coming off the bottom of it. It was really pretty. And I was like running it by my friend, and I was like, is this like disrespectful? And she was like, no, that's perfect. Because I covered her like skin, you know, properly. And it just like fit the vibes. But like she didn't look like an oddball out in terms of like idol outfits, you know? Anyway, I just think representation is so beautiful, okay? I think it's important. Proper representation, not like shit representation where somebody says the word gay on TV and everyone's like, oh my god, they acknowledged us. That's crazy. It's like, no, that acknowledgement is not, I mean, like, I guess, but that's not enough. Let them kiss. Hijab. Hijabi is someone who wears the hijab. Oh, okay, cool. Good to know. That makes sense. I think I knew that for gore. Thank you. Pog. I know which one you're talking about. Her design is so cute. Yeah, I love her. I remember seeing those butterfly outfits you designed from the past. Yeah. I'm gonna bring those back for sure, because they were really cute. But unfortunately, Tetsuya and his entire little arc of characters are so, like, late story. Same with Kaori, because she is, hold on, I'll show you who Kaori is, just in case you don't know, because I do not blame you if you do not know. Because she's a different character than Alicia, and I, at this point, not a single soul understands, and I do not blame them. Here's an image of her. This is such an old sketch, Jesus Christ. But, she's really cute, but the problem is she's also a late story character, and I have to get through, like, I want to say at least a book, if not maybe 2 books, to address, like, Otoko and Hikari's, like, story bits first, and also Loki, Kai, and Mayumi. Because if you be throwing too many main characters out there and dealing with them all at the same point, you kind of, you get a little lost in the sauce, you know what I'm saying? But I am excited to show off their stories because they are so cute. Both of them. All of them, even. But yeah. Wow. I want to have even more characters of, like, diverse, like, personalities and looks and stuff. Meow. Meow. In case you don't know, Kaori, loud and correct buzzer. I love her. Thank you, Emiraki. Yeah, she's a queen. I love her. She's also probably the most precious character I've ever made. Like, the most, like, what do you call it? Like, innocent precious, you know? Like, can do no wrong type of sunshine. She's also, like, probably the most crucial character for, like, late story points. Kaori, she, like, changes the infrastructure. I don't know if I use that word correctly, but she does. She's very important, but unfortunately about 700 events have to happen before you can even begin to understand that event, so, you know. Alright, we're gonna add a bunch of glowies and screen tones for effect. Yee. Yee. Me when my screen tones are screening and toning. And my half tones are half toning. Wow. She's so silly. I figured her and Tetsuya were always going to be later things, but I'm excited for the day we get to learn more about them regardless. Yeah. Yeah. I think, I mean, honestly, from a writer's standpoint, it makes a lot of sense to, you know, have your early story characters, your late story characters, you know, because, like I said, you can't be confusing people by throwing 75 things out there at once. Now, does it mean that I don't want to? No, I do want to, but I have to use self-control. Self-control. Psycho the to, Yumenayo, Shinken the to, we gotta go! I listened to that song on the plane too, it's a banger. I don't think Aqua will ever get out of my head rent-free, you know? She's literally just a little guy with a little scrungle, a little scrimbo, a little silly Billy, perhaps even a little buddy pal. So true. It's very satisfying to watch you do screen tones. Thank you. I agree, honestly. They're satisfying to do. This one I love for Pink Willows. I have it on two things, but actually you could see it like right here the best. Like it has like this like butterfly effect, which is just so suited to Layla. It's actually adorable. I adore it. I always mix screen tones because that one can be a little heavy on the eyes sometimes, but it's a really nice effect. Hold on. This will make a lot more sense when I finish it. Oh, god damn it, I did it on the same layer. Hold on. Hold on. I'm not paying attention. Layers, man. Oh, not this. This one. Thank you. Yeah, hit it with the light and then the dark in the corners. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, thank you for listening to the bamblings of an insane person. Psycho! Dance now, dance now. I don't actually know the lyrics to that very well. Da 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 da, you mold the baby, da da da, you mold the baby. Who do you mean the kiss you the demo me? Night there. This is no self-control. Oh, it's a banger. It's a banger. What can I say except it's a banger? Okay, now let's do some bullshit. We're gonna make it purple. Actually, hold on. Intersect right there. It's bullshit o'clock, everyone. Happy bullshit. I know, you're probably like, Mimi, what the hell are you doing? And I promise it might make sense, because in the end, I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm kind of just doing what looks right. But you know, what is art if not doing what looks right? Crazy. Okay, now, we'll use this as a little selection source. Ooh. A little selection source. We get every other one in there. Wow, that actually worked very well. Okay. We just put a little white glow on it. Very cool. Hide these lines. We don't need them anymore. Get my little line tool selected again. Ooh, not that. I have this on erase, do I not? Oh, I'm on the wrong layer though. Get a little funky in there, you know? A little silly, a little goosey, a little funky wonky. A little silly McBilly. Not on all of them, just a little. You know how it is. Also, like I said, ignore some of the text on these panels. I'm kind of putting it there temporarily for some of them. We'll see how it actually looks in the end. And I don't really want this in her eye specifically, so let's just erase it like here. I think the rest of this is fine. Yeah, let me just put a little right there, a little gradient stopper on it, you know. Yar. Yar. Okay. And then get down here and erase all this little overlappy lappy. You know how it is. Now that's pretty cool, but we're not done yet because it's still not really giving entirely. Hold on. This is where more overlapping screen tones. I know. Traditional artists could never. Wow. Not as much up here. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Not as much up here. Oh my. I'm pushing buttons at this point. That's crazy. All right, there we go. Let's see. Yeah, that's good. I'll work with that. Let's get a little in here. It's interesting using like, it's interesting using like half, like black and half white for everything. Cause I don't know. Sometimes I like look at this and I'm like, what is the light source? But here's the thing. It's all black and white. It doesn't fucking matter that much, you know? It don't really matter all that much. Like it matters, but it don't matter like that, you know? You know? Alright, let's work with this. Hide the sketch layer, because that's not doing me any favors right now. And now we come down here, and we take, we turn off that tool. We take all this, and we make it shiny. Shiny! Wow. You ever do like a tutorial voice for something where you're like kind of just bullshitting it anyway? Because that's me right now. Like, I don't really know what's going on, but I'm doing it, that's for sure. I think I did that a little too heavy. Ooh, yeah. This little diamond one is very subtle. But it's vibes. It's all vibes, guys. Ooh, that's too thickums. This one, please. You're probably like, Mimi, what the hell are you drawing right now? That looks like shit. I know. Give it a second. Give it a second. You gotta put the dark outline in order to put the light outline, in order to put the lack of outline so that it can have a glow. You know? I'm gonna put the dark outline here. And then you gotta put the, go like that, wow, and you put the lack of outline and the light outline like this with a little white over top. And then you gotta pretend you know what year it is. You gotta get your pen out again and make it stand out a little bit more with a little bit of a thicker outline in certain parts. Cause you know how it is. People can't see. Wow. Wow, it's been an hour and a half. That's crazy. I've been rewatching Spy Family and Tsubasa Reservoir Chronicle because I ran out of things to watch on YouTube. It's crazy. I went out of town for 10 days and I caught up in like 2 days on all of my YouTube stuff that I would have like wanted to watch. And YouTube is like, girl, you've seen it all. You've seen it. There's nothing left for us to show you. And I'm like, we'll find something new then, you know? My little true crime VTubers take like a week to make everything. And, you know, VTubers only stream like once a day, and that's like a couple hours, which is pretty pog, but like, that's, you know, where's all my juice, you know? All my juice. You know, this certainly has a glowy effect on it, for sure. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. The echo chamber in my head is very crazy. Not figurative, like literal, you know? Every time I speak above a certain volume, I just hear like a like a recoil in my brain. Ooh. It's kind of funny actually, but you know, if I had this forever, I'd be like, wow, I hate this. Yeah, look, there you go. Now it looks kind of like it's glowing. You know? You gotta get that intense shadow. Shadow, shadow. Ba da 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 da. Ba 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 da 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 da. Ooh da 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 da. Kodo kodo. Shadow, shadow. Yo, that song is so good. I want to cover that song. I wanted to cover that song a long while ago. Haven't really done it. Well, clearly, you know, because you haven't seen it. I'm still working on my Odo cover video. If anyone's waiting on that, it's still happening, don't worry. Just waiting on doing some stuff with the video. And the mix also, I suppose. But you know, it's pretty exciting that it's happening at all, right? Wow. I'm starting to get tired of hearing my own voice, so I think after I finish this panel, I'll probably go eat some soup or something. I haven't eaten anything yet. Oh, I did take medicine on stream. Maybe I should have taken that with food. But you know, I'm a little silly goose. I'm gonna put a little bit of a glow on some of these. I'm very excited for it. Thank you. That makes me very happy. Happy, happy, happy. Happy, 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 happy. Yeah. These effects look fun. Thank you. Yeah, it's like a weird just mixing a bunch of effects until you have something that you like. Every time she has like magic effects on screen, that's what I find myself doing. Because, like, I can't really replicate the ones. Like I said earlier, I ended up redoing a couple pages. And they happened to be pages where she had a lot of magic effects on screen. And I was like, shit, I can't replicate the way that they looked originally. Even though I liked them. So I ended up just redoing them entirely. And, like, it still looked fine, you know? But it's definitely a little different, for sure. Which, there's nothing quite wrong with that, but, you know. You know how it is. Or maybe you don't know how it is, and that's also okay. No one's gonna arrest you for not knowing how it is. Unless you not knowing how it is like you not knowing that murder's bad. Then you might get arrested for that. But, you know. Law-abidingly, you're fine. What am I saying right now? I don't even know. That's crazy. Also, I use a tutorial voice while bullshitting my way through art. Confidence is key or something like that. So true. So true. Just me like, yeah, you just gotta... Ooh, don't put purple in it. That won't help anyone. Yeah. Alright, I want to do one more thing for this. Ooh, hold on. Select all this. All this. Select this. No. Select this. No. Select. Okay, whatever. I'll do that after. It's fine. Just get all this in there. All right, now erase whatever's there and overlapping. Okay, and then get in there for this box specifically. Oh shit. Yeah. Wow. Ooh. That didn't look right. Hold on. Hold your petunias. Hold your petunias, everyone. There you go. A little bit of a thicker outline. No, never hurt nobody. Wow. Spectacular. Wow. Hi, Top Josh. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I am sick, which doesn't happen often. So when it does happen, I'm always like, what the hell is going on? Where am I? This is not the one more thing that I wanted to do. I want to add sparkles is what I want to do. But, you know, extra hair details, pretty slayful. Bro, I'm cooking again. I just thought of something. I don't think I can share that, but I just thought of something that I want to do in a panel I've already made. I'm cooking again. Oh, geez. Oh, boy, she's in the kitchen again. Okay, let's... Yeah. My sparkle making process is very much so a trust the process situation. Yeah, that looks good. Straighten her up. Yeah. And we get in here. Just erase the edges a little, you know. And then we get over here. Go on the inside. Fill it in with a little white. Go on the outside. Get it with the little glow. Auga! Dang, we all sick? Damn, Rosa, you sick too? That's crazy. I don't understand. I don't usually get the sniffles, but they got me this time, I suppose. They got me. And you put a little glow in the middle of it, right? Yeah. There, you got a lovely little sparkle. Lovely little sparkle do. Alright. My foot is asleep right now. It's like tingling. It's like screaming down there. I should probably move it. Yeah, I'm gonna move it. Ooh, the brain cells. They're connecting. Yeah, I'm cheating right now. What of it? What of it? Ah? What are yous gonna do about it? Hey, I'm walking here. We don't talk like that. Hey, I'm walking here. Have you guys seen that? And then like the lady beats him up. I think that was a staged video, but it was really funny. Can't be yelling that stuff in New York City. Except you definitely can, because no one will bat an eye at anything you do in New York City. Unless you're like straight up running around ass naked. Actually, even then, most people probably wouldn't even bat an eye at that. I don't know what you would have to do for people to like look at you strange in New York City, because everybody looks strange in New York City. Everybody looks strange out there. Ooh, my bad. My B. Everybody looks strange out there. Wow. We all dying from the sick. That's crazy. Not me though. You stay safe out there. I'm just kidding. Me too. Wow. It's glitter time, besties. I want to put some glows on these, actually. This looks a little dark over here. But we can add the glitter, you know. Sugar and spice and everything nice. And the Powerpuff Girls were born. Yo. You guys ever think that you were a Powerpuff Girl when you were a kid? Because I think I had a phase where I thought I was a Powerpuff Girl. Or like I wanted to be, maybe? I don't know. I kind of remember that being a phase. There was also a phase where I thought I had a super soccer kick like Dora. But that was when I was like 4. So I think it's forgivable. That's forgivable super soccer kick age. What else did I do when I was like 4? I don't really remember. Do any of you remember being young? Because for me, I have like one single memory from like every 5 years of life up until I was like 15. And my memory gets jogged by like, if I think like, okay, 12, I started my social media then, so that's kind of where I was then. I remember my social media and it gives me like a little bit of a memory jog. But anything before 12, I'm like, damn, I don't remember. I don't remember none of that. Thank you for the hearts. Yeah, I don't know. Do any of you remember when you were like little babies? Because my dad tells me, like, he's like, yeah, I remember being like 3 years old. And I'm like, you are like 60 something right now. What do you mean you remember being 3 years old? I am 20 something and I don't remember that. What do you mean you remember that? Sometimes I think he's gaslighting me, but I'm like, I don't know. He do be telling some stories a little bit different sometimes. But also, I think that might just be because he's mixing them up with age. Here we go, a little glitter. Very nice. I'm gonna add some little glows out here. Smaller pen size, not that small. Over here. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do her. Wow. Look at that. My ears are filled with cotton. We didn't have TV really, so we didn't really know what Powerpuff Girls were. That's fair. I had like a VHS player when I was little. My dad would like go to the flea market and get like people's old tapes. And he had like 2 Powerpuff Girls ones that he found. So that's how I knew what they were. Without that, I wouldn't have known until I was older though. I also watched a lot of Pokemon VHS tapes when I was little. That's how I became educated. Also kind of crazy. Every time I think about this, I'm like, damn, they sent Pokemon trainers out at 10 years old. Because, like, when I was 10, I was like, yeah, I'm ready. Let's go. I want to go on a Pokemon adventure. And now that I'm 20-something, I'm like, what? 10? They expected children to go out in the world alone at 10? What the fuck? That's crazy. The way I would have died if I left the house at 10, I'd probably just be dead. Because I didn't know how to cook. I didn't know how to clean. I didn't know how to keep myself sanitary at 10. I would have died. I would have just been dead. Oh my god. I would have just been dead. I would have passed away. Somebody would have found my corpse and been like, ooh, maybe we should up the age to 18 minimum. You know? Yeet. Yeet. I remember basically nothing about my childhood, but that's half stupids in my brain and half trauma in my brain, so IDK. So true, yo, maybe it's the trauma, actually. That would make sense. That would make sense. I didn't think about that being a thing that makes you lose memory stuff. That clicks. That clicks. That clicks in my cotton ears. Ooh. Oh wait, no, come back. Oh no. Oh, I did it again. Hold on. I kind of like that, like, darkness on the edge. It's kind of vibing, you know? She's kind of vibe checking. Not on the top of the sparkles, though. No. Hold on. Excuse me. No, not that far. Here. Excuse me. No. No. This. Thank you. Excuse me. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Manga is so pretty. Manga. Sometimes I put little sneak peeks of like this stuff on my story, and I just type manga, and that's how I feel. I feel like I'm simply just going manga. You know? My stomach's fucking growling at me. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hi, Milky Tea. Welcome. Hello. Wow. I could fix her expression a little bit more. Also, I think I talked about this, but since my earlier days working on this, like a couple months ago, I've since found that I like my primary pen size to be 7 points in comparison to my canvas size, which is 5,000 by 3,000 roughly. Not quite, but roughly. And it just makes it very, like, it's just thick enough that you could see what's going on, but not thin enough that you can't see what's going on, you know? Some of my lines in my earlier pages were a little too thin, because I was like, that was before I did my print tests, where I was like, oh, I want clean line art versus sketchy line art. But the sketchy just looks so much nicer in the end. Like, the little bit of a messy vibe makes it feel so much more tangible. I think I said that already, but it does. It does. Yabba-dabba-doo. Yo, did you guys ever watch the Flintstones? I watched the Flintstones. Not very often, but I did occasionally. I watched a lot of Looney Tunes when I was sick when I was a kid. Violent Tendencies, that show. Just a couple more blush lines, I think. Right? Yeah. I want to do a couple more little things. I like it, but I'm working on being satisfied with the result. Let's see. Ooh. Yeah, a couple more little highlights in the dark, maybe. That might do it. Yeah, if you guys like Sailor Moon, or like maybe Madoka Magica, Cardcaptor Sakura, that type of thing, then you probably will like this series when it comes out, because it's kind of got I don't want to say like pleasant magical girl story vibes, but like you know, they're not. Oh, it's raining. Ooh, purple. They're not, you know, like there's trauma, but you know. Emeraki, welcome to the bread buddies. Oh my god. Emeraki, welcome to the bread buddies. Oh my god, that means we only need 2 more bread buddies until we can get the oi emote. I should have done that ages ago, but I forgot that I finally got paid. Yippee! Thank you! Yo! Welcome to the Cool Kids Club, Emeraki. We have a family picture from a family vacation trip when I was 5, and I have no memory of it whatsoever. Yeah, I don't know, because my mom took me on vacations, because when I was little, we had a better monetary situation, and then when I got to the age of like 7, I think our money kind of went out the window. So we went out on some decent vacations when I was like really young, but I don't remember any of them at all. Like, apparently we went to Disney, and my mom keeps telling me we went to Niagara Falls, and whatever. And I'm like, I don't remember that at all. And I don't even see photos from that stuff. So I'm like, I don't know how true that is, but you know. It's very often a reason for it. Your brain kind of just goes, you think you developed consciousness before age 13? Nuh-uh. I see that, you know? Because, like, I don't really feel like I had consciousness before 13. I mean, I did. At the time, I felt like I did. But, like, looking back, I don't know. Because, like I said, looking back, I thought I was all cut out to be a Pokemon trainer at the age of 10. And now that I'm looking back, I'm like, ooh, girl, if you left the house, you'd be a corpse on the floor, okay? Nah. I wasn't a stupid kid, but, like, I was stupid enough, you know? I wasn't ready for all that. Speaking of older cartoons, my grandpa's name is the same as the guy that was the executive producer from Out of the Box. That's cool. Are you sure it's not the same person? Maybe your grandpa has secret double life. That'd be funny. I finally don't need to spam flashlights during karaoke. I'll make sure to do another karaoke soon so you can get use out of your emotes. Can we get a sobbing emote at some point? Yeah, I can make that the next one. I definitely want to do oi. Oi is that one, but I could do like a sobbing one next. That'd be really funny. Let me write that down. Maybe I'll do like a subathon or something at some point, and then we can, you know, unlock those. I wrote it down. Be so proud. Okay, but Mimi, what starter would you have picked? So when I was a kid, Kanto, and Johto were the only regions that were out. I think. But now, like, assuming I had every single one to choose from, I probably would have picked Litten, Sprigatito, or... Let me look at all of them. Because, okay, honestly, I did not be picking grass types that often. Like, water types were, like, middle, and fire types were honestly the most common for me. I probably would have chosen Fennekin, actually. Because if you take into account, like, I don't know, my ethnicity, question mark? No, not religion. What the hell? My like, families, half of my family's, like, from France. And the other one's Italy. But, so I would probably have, like, French... Like, cause Kalos was French, right? In theory. So I probably would have had that. So, well, then again, I live in America, but I don't know. So I probably would have done that, and then I guess I would have picked Fennekin out of that region's things. But yeah. If I had a Pokemon team, it would have an Espeon, a Sylveon, my starter Pokemon, whatever that ended up being, because I would keep that. It would have probably an Altaria. I like Altaria. What else would I have? Hold on, I have a Pokemon OC that had more or less updated, like, what I would want on my team type of situation. My team would be very pretty Pokemon, but also, like, strong, but, like, strong pretty people, you know? Yeah, who's here? Oh, a Mantike. I might have a Mantike. Oh, and Raichu! Yeah, of course I would have a Raichu. Probably a Alolan Raichu, but I would also be very happy with a normal Raichu. Yeah. Yeah. That'd be my funny little team. It wouldn't be very balanced, but that's because I don't give a shit about being balanced. I'm more aesthetics based. Also, for sure, I'd be doing like Pokemon contests rather than gym battles all the time. When I was a kid, I was like, yeah, gym battles. But I feel like if I actually had Pokemon, I would not be able to bear seeing them get hurt. So I'd probably not do gym battles unless one of my Pokemon like wanted to be that type of like fighter type. Like if I had like an Incineroar, maybe it would be into that. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. I'd definitely be more of a contests and showcases type of bee. I'd probably dabble in both, but you know. Well, that panel's done. Isn't that pretty? Yeah. Yeah. I do think that I'm gonna go, because it's been longer than I initially intended this stream to be, and I desperately need to shut up so I can listen to the silence in my head. Also, I want to make some soup or something. Maybe I have some ramen noodles. That'd be nice. We'll see. We'll see. I gotta eat something, though, for sure. So thank you guys so much for coming. Thank you for supporting me as always. Thank you for hanging out. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna keep postponing my other streams until I'm feeling better, cause I don't know, I don't want to commit to anything too crazy while I'm like, ugh, you know. So I might do some like little casual like jump-in streams like this one today. But I'm gonna keep pushing back the other ones until I'm feeling 100%. So I'll probably move them to next week. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, you know. So thanks for your patience. Thanks for sticking around. 3D debut is probably going to be at the end of the year. That's exciting. Maybe I'll do it as like a New Year's thing, because I'll probably have more than enough time to set that up by then. My Odo cover is also most likely going to be released by the end of the year. My original is going to be next year, I think. I don't think I can commit to all that. Pink Willows, this manga, is also going to be probably an early next year release. Just because knowing how much of a perfectionist I am, the odds of me doing that at the rate that I'm doing my pages and everything, a little slim. But early next year for sure. Yeah, I don't know. I'm cooking. Let her cook. Let me know if you want me to stream anything in particular or whatever. I don't know. Let me know if you like me working on manga as like a stream thing. Maybe I could do it more. Like I said, I want to do another one of those random color character design ones in slightly different context. Like maybe I want to do like outfit design and stuff as well, because I found the really cool color picker that has a lot of fanfare to it, so I like it. So maybe we'll do that. Yeah. I still need to pre-order your mangas. Yeah, I appreciate it. They're not, pre-order isn't available yet because... Thank you, Nick Nitro, for subbing. Oh my god, free sub. Thank you. But yeah, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. I want to try and do like a partnership with like an actual publishing thing to make my life easier, but if that doesn't end up working out, I'll just do it myself, which was the original plan. But you know, we'll see. So pre-orders aren't available just yet, but they will be eventually. Like I said, I'm gonna finish the entire book, then try and reach out to people for collaborations, and then open pre-orders. So next year, early next year, probably January or February is when that'll happen. I'm gonna say February just in case, but I feel like there's a chance of it being January, so we'll see. But yeah, thank you guys so much for everything. I really appreciate all your support as always. I really do. I'm sorry I sound like this, you know. I enjoy this kind of stream a lot. Your art streams are always nice, but learning about your process while working on manga is really interesting, especially. Thank you, yeah. Yeah, I don't know if anybody cares to see it, but, like, as you can tell, like, These panels have a lot more planning than others that I've done. But like the difference between the beginning stage and the end stage is kind of crazy. So like you could tell I'm like barely fucking following it. Like I'm following it, but I'm barely following it. Sorry, this is such a crunchy image, but that's what I'm working with. But you know, that's what my storyboards are. They're a little messy. They're a little silly goose, but it's okay, you know? Anyway, I'm glad you like it. Thank you so much. Anyway, I'm gonna go get some soup or something. Thank you for everything. I don't know. Yippee. You should be able to get a partnership with how gorgeous your art is. From what I remember of the Fruit Punch story, I really think they'll love your storytelling. Thank you. I hope so. I'm kind of worried. I'm going to reach out and be like, look, I have a high number on Instagram. Isn't that interesting? Even though my interaction is not high at all. But I would be like, well, look, I'm somebody. I'm making this. Do you want to, can we please maybe? And if they say, sorry, we don't work with influencers, I'm gonna be like, okay, it's fine. And then I'll reach out to because I have 4 companies I want to reach out to. So, you know, maybe I will get lucky with one of them, or maybe I'll find a 5th one. Who knows? We'll see what happens. Stay slaying though, you know, stay slaying. We'll see. You've got this. Thank you, Rosa. I really appreciate it. And I hope you feel better as well, because you said you're sick too, right? I hope you feel better. Okay. I'm going now. Thank you, everybody, for everything. I love you guys. I'll see you next week. I think I'm going to reschedule my streams for Monday and Tuesday, because hopefully by then I'll be fine. I don't think I'll be sick for all that long, but you know, we'll see. If I feel better on Friday, maybe I'll do or Thursday or Friday, I don't know. What's today? Tuesday? If I end up feeling better, I'll stream again. If not, I won't, you know? We'll see. Thank you so much for everything. I love you guys. I'll see you on the flippity flop. Ciao for nowsies. Yum. Feel better soon. Thank you. Ciao for now. Ciao for now. Ciao for now, everybody. And welcome again to the Bread Buddies, Emiraki. I really appreciate it. Hope you enjoy all the emotes and stuff. Also, I guess now is a good time to say this. Anybody who's a member on my community tab will get early views of my 3D model and stuff. So if you're interested in that, you know, become a little bread buddy. Help me unlock more emotes. Okay, I love you guys. Ciao for now. Ciao for now. Bye bye. Ciao for now. Ooga booga. Bye, Mama Terator. Oh my god, I can't speak. Rosalia. Amaraki. Robin. Bye bye, everybody. Bye bye. Bye bye.